You know, actually yesterday I was making a turn with another car. I was like turning across, and then another car was turning. So the one car is turning, and then there's another car they're turning. They're making an illegal move there, and I'm just trying to get around the whole thing and do it all. In a way, it just struck me in that moment. It was sort of like surfing, because I could tell what that one car was going to do, and I was just going to turn with it. Even though it was making the wrong move, I knew what it was going to do, and I was just going to go with it and kind of surf that illegally turning car like it was a wave, and I was just going out into the next street.
It makes sense to ride a bike. There's nothing that's as suited to an urban environment and still allows you all the freedom and the fun. Why would you ride anything else? I came into New York City January 2005 and found a job bike messengering the first week I was here. I had to work about 10 hours a day on average doing food delivery and bike messengering, and that actually led to an awesome base of fitness which I still benefit from today.
Well, some days are busy and some days are slow. But yeah, mostly, you know, a good dispatcher, they have you doing stuff that makes sense. Usually you're picking up and going up, and picking up and coming down, picking up and going up.
The avenues are nice because when they're smooth, they're great. You just hum on them and you ride with the cars, and it's kind of like those fish that swim along big sharks sometimes. We're cohabitating.
This is a hectic city. Nothing really compares to it. You know, if I'm gonna like book it down this avenue and not know what's gonna happen and make it out, you know, okay and happy and smiling every time, nothing's gonna really compare to that.
I began participating in the messenger competitions when the World Championships came here to New York City in 2005. I live a lifestyle which has me on my bike every day, and you know that riding your bike a lot, it makes you fast, it can make you fast. But I'm also cognizant of when I shouldn't ride my bike, when I need to take a break and rest. Like, that's been more key to my success than being on the bike 24/7. Alright, so right now we're in Brooklyn Machine Works. This is a really cool shop that's been around for a while, building awesome bikes in New York City.
In 2005, I think I made the first Gangster Track, and that's the bike Austin races. He happens to have one of the first and oldest ones.
Probably the most versatile bike I've ever ridden.
The bike is designed to be in and out of the cars, in and out of the streets, and take the potholes that you don't see. Riding in deep traffic in New York City is an algorithm that just happens. It's an instinct that you just know where the cars are moving, how somebody drives, who's crossing the street. There are thousands of things going on at all times. So it's just about doing this kind of ride math that just happens organically for people, and Austin does it probably better than almost anybody.
The whole thing is about anticipation. I'm looking for things that are moving and which way they're moving. So out of the corner of my eye, maybe between two cars, I'll see someone walk past, and I know that by the time I get there, they're going to be stepping out behind a panel truck and right in my path if I stay that way. So I'll give them some space.
Now we're over at Seth's workshop, and this is where he builds custom bikes.
If you're riding all day, every day, it's kind of great prep for going out on the weekends and just crushing it.
Well, yeah, it's exhilarating to ride a bike. There's a point where you get endorphins and adrenaline, and it's a sweet combination.
You know, a lot of people can ride fast in a closed course, but to be able to put the power down, watch what traffic's doing 3 blocks ahead, watch for pedestrians, watch for drivers on either side, it's a whole different ball game.
So I've had my bike stolen one time ever while working in New York, and it was right here at 2080 East 28. And when I came back out, my bike was gone. I didn't even lock it. I just had it fake locked. So the guy probably picked it up thinking he was gonna walk away with it, and then the lock fell out, and then he was like, oh cool, I can ride away. When I walked out of the place, I saw that my bike was gone, and then I was on Twitter and the internet, so I told everybody, and a friend of mine actually found it down on the Lower East Side, upside down at front of a deli about 3 hours later. New York played a role just in a geographic density, and then the number of eyes that I could have looking for it, that really helped and made a difference.
The first situation I was ever in that could have gone really bad was when this cab cut me off coming down Fifth Avenue. He made an illegal turn across the entire avenue as I was proceeding straight. Took me out, I went under his cab, he ran over my leg, and about half a block down, all these pedestrians stopped him. And New York City came to my aid. It was pretty cool.
You know, there's 1,000 people that do this every day, you know, for work, and I'm just one of them. And you know, most of those 1,000, they figured out how to do it in a way that is safe and makes them money. It's the sort of thing that any human can really adapt to and do. It's rewarding and it's stimulating and it's different every day, and so it's one of the best jobs you can have in that regard. I should probably do some work now.